So for today's Monday motivation, I want to share my top, perhaps surprising tip for being able to get your running to-do list under control. Maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, there's just so much to do, have a million things on my list. I'm busy, busy, busy. By the time I get to the end of my day, I've got a million and one things on my list because it's grown. Have you ever felt like that? Well, here's my number one tip for getting that under control. Don't use a to-do list. At least not exclusively. And for those who love to-do lists, I used to be one of those. Many of my clients love to-do lists. It feels so good to kind of cross things off. And, I do use one from time to time, but not exclusively. Because if you're somebody who likes to help people, I'm a recovered people pleaser, you just say yes to everything. That is why the list just keeps growing and keeps growing and keeps growing. So you take on your to-do list, things that would just never be humanly possible to complete. That's why it's a never-ending to-do list. You literally cannot complete it. So what I suggest you do instead is, rather than just keep a to-do list, you can, keep one if you like that feeling of crossing things off. I sometimes do. But drive your activity from something that allows you to see and accept onto your schedule what is humanly possible. So for me, that looks like literally living from my calendar. So that as and when new things come in, rather than just adding them to the list and adding to my stress level, I realistically take a look at, okay, when can this get done? And I set realistic expectations as, because once it's on my list, I think, oh yeah, I'm going to get it done soon. But because I live from my purpose-driven schedule, my purpose-driven calendar, this way of kind of vision-driven living, if you want to call it that, where my calendar gets filled based on things that I know I value, based on things I'm working towards. As and when things come in, they find their right place and priority on my schedule, and not on some kind of stress-inducing, never-ending to-do list, which I'm kidding myself is a way of being productive. So that I found that is really, really powerful for me. It works for me. It's worked for many of my clients. So I encourage you, give it a try. Keep your to-do list if you like it, but also have this, sense check of like, when is this actually going to get done, and set realistic expectations to reduce your stress levels, to help you say no if people are actually asking you to do things that are not humanly possible. It will help you say no, at least prioritize what it is that they're asking you to do in the right time, in the right place, in your schedule that is basically being driven by your vision and your purpose. So I hope that helps, and hope it helps you be much more productive and a lot less stressed this week.